If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. And we are on the board and rolling. More 12 p.m. action. The Wake Forest Deamon Deacons, 3-2, 0-2 in the ACC at number 21 ranked Duke Blue Devils, 4-2, 2-0 in the ACC. We're in Cameron Indoor Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. Wake Forest, 12.5-point dogs at FanDuel right now. This total at 144.5. And Wake Forest has been a tricky team for us to figure out. They lose Ian Dubose and Treek Ingram for the year. It hurt them badly. They were expected to be starters, knocked out by issues around COVID. And senior guard Jonah Antonio has taken the opportunity of their absence and ran with it. And they're playing good basketball. They're coming off back-to-back road losses. Their latest was 70-61 at Virginia. They shot 51.1% from the field, 52.6% from three. And Jonah went 4 for 7 from three against Virginia, scored 14 points. He's hitting 46.2% from three on the season. They were a deeper team than I expected after losing Dubose and Ingram. Duke has won 2 straight. They're coming off an 83-82 win at home over Boston College with Coach K sidelined due to COVID-19 protocols. Wendell Moore Jr. scored a season-high 25 points. That's after scoring 6 points, missing 20 of 21 shots in his previous 4 games. 6 points combined. They're led by 6'9" sophomore Matthew Hurt, who's averaging 18.5 points, 8.5 boards. They're scoring 75.3 points, allowing 71.7 points. They're hitting 45.5% from the field. And there seems to be a Duke tax on this spread. Let's see what Max has to say about it. Wake Forest, Duke Blue Devils, 12 p.m. Eastern, Friday. Take it away.
Jim, let me tell you a couple things. You know what? Apple cake is better than apple pie if it has powdered sugar on it. And another thing, when North Carolina schools go into Cameron Indoor and they don't have to deal with the Cameron crazies, oh, it's a dirty spot. And this is going to be an equally dirty spot. I'm going with the double-digit dog here. Let's just make it out. Let's just put it out there. Let's just put it out in the world. Everybody can know I'm taking Wake Forest. You know why? I don't trust Duke. I've watched the Boston College game. I watched them almost get beat by Boston College. I will recognize Boston College is up here and Wake Forest is a little down here. However, I do think that Wake Forest, coming off a very admirable performance in the first half against Virginia and being able to withstand the come-on that they were able to put on them, I just think that we're taking advantage of a young Duke team that relies on guys like Jordan Goldwire to contribute defensively. I don't think that this team is as good without Jalen Johnson in the lineup, and we know that Jalen's not going to be playing in this game. With Matthew Hurt, he's like Ty Flowers of Long Island, Jim. He's chicken bone Matt, So when I think and see Matthew Hurt play basketball, the first thought that I get into my head is, I wish I had a drumstick. So when I see this Duke team play against Boston College in the fashion that they did at home, there's no way that I'm going against them. There's no way that I'm backing them on the spread at this kind of number. So when we look at Wake Forest, what we've seen is Davion Williamson, who came over from East Tennessee State with Coach Forbes, has adapted and is doing an admirable job against the size, strength of the Wake Forest schedule so far. When I look at this Wake Forest team, they need what's his name? Isaiah Mossad. He came off the bench. He's a guy that really can explode for Wake Forest if given the opportunity. He made some threes in the game against Virginia, and that was impressive because obviously it's against pack line defense. And I think that he's going to be able to carry this over. I think with Wake Forest, there is areas of concern, and it's going to be free throws. I don't really like them at the line. I think that when it comes to the offensive glass, maybe they're a little tentative and they want to get back on defense. But in this game, I think that they got to bring their offense, go up tempo, try and force turnovers, take risks against this young Duke team. Because this Duke team, they're a good second half team. I'm not looking to back them full game. And to add on, Jim, I'm going to even say that Duke has a good performance offensively, but Wake Forest is able to go bucket for bucket with them. In the end, I do think that Duke will win the game outright. I just don't think Wake Forest is losing by 10 or more. So if I can get 12.5, if I can get 13, I would absolutely be willing to take that. And I also want to take the over if I can get under 144.
First off, you can get the 13 at Circa. So there you go. Wake Forest Deamon Deacons plus 13 minus 110 at Circa. You have a total of 144.5. That is here at FanDuel. Let's see what Circa is offering you. They are offering you 143. Ooh.
Yeah, I actually saw Circa open at 141.5 today, so that number's been bouncing around.
Over 143 at minus 110, a 1.5 better than FanDuel and Bet365. You want to lock that in?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, consider that locked.
Thank you, sir.
Taking 2 shots at Wake Forest and the Duke Blue Devil game. He's on Wake Forest plus 13 and the over 143 at minus 110.